What's good, everybody? You know what it is, man. It's Big Game James here. You know, doing my thing. What's good, everybody? I thought I'd make a video for my members first, and then we're gonna drop it off to the public. But I got my guy Connor Mcgovern, who let me pull him up right here. This is my guy I've been liking since 2019. The drafting him in 2019. Obviously, he had the injury with the pectoral injury, and he basically didn't even see any kind of camp his first year, his rookie year. So he didn't even get to see any kind of rookie mini camp because when he tore that pec, he didn't get to touch anything. So basically, to me, this was like his rookie year. He never saw the field in any kind of form, shape, form ever. So this was like his rookie year to me. Yes, he got a year to get in the weight room, but essentially this was still his rookie year. Here are his stats, as you can see right here before we jump on some quick video. Connor Mcgovern, 2020 stats, 612 snaps at right guard. He played like 6 snaps at tackle, 3 sacks allowed. This is in, I think, about 9 games. 9 games with significant snaps. 9 games with significant snaps, 612 snaps at right guard, 3 sacks allowed. And he lost his way a little bit toward the end. 2 hits, 11 hurries, 16 pressures. I mean, that's not bad for a rookie. And I liked him. I think he's the more natural guard when we talk about Connor Williams. And then when we talk about Connor Mcgovern, with that battle next year, Connor Williams is coming up for his contract, and Connor Mcgovern is right there. Connor Mcgovern should be your left guard, in my opinion. Now, Connor Williams had a great year this year, his best season ever, but I still don't think he's the natural guard. I think Connor Mcgovern is just that natural guard. He has that natural power, that natural strength, and if you've seen what he did already in essentially his rookie year, let him continue to get more snaps and see how much better he can be. He's not as athletic as Connor Williams, in my opinion, but he's that stoutness that you need at that guard position, and he gives that, and I think he's going to continue to get better, and I thought this was a good year for him. And we'll see what happens going into next year, but I definitely think he should be a starter no matter where you put it, if, ands, or buts. He needs to be a starter, not coming off the bench next year, so they need to figure that out. But we're going to watch a little bit of some tape. Some things that I love about Connor Mcgovern. And I'm not trying to front like I'm the expert out here, offensive lineman expert, defensive line, none of that. I'm just watching tape like with y'all to say some things that I really like about Connor McGovern and what he can really offer towards next year. So don't be jumping on here like I'm the expert or breakdown expert. I'm jumping on here because I don't know offensive line. I'm not the offensive line expert, but I do know a little bit of things. But mainly I just want to check up and show the things that I really like about Connor McGovern and what he did. I'm going to show this one game in particular, the Minnesota Vikings. This was his highest rated game as far as Pro Football Focus. And then this was his highest rated game, as I said before. Let me pull it up right quick. Overall grade in Pro Football Focus. I don't go there, not the end all, but they do. It's a barometer. So this was his highest rated game. He came out with a 74 rating in this Minnesota Viking game. And let's just check it out. This is a game we obviously won, and he was right next to Zach Martin as well. Zach Martin played right tackle. He played right guard, and I thought they played lovely together. But let's jump into some things, and we're just going to show some clips. It may be a little ghetto-fied, but it's all good. Just watch the stream, and let's both look at what we like about Connor McGovern. All right, so now we got first thing. I'm kind of backing this up right quick. Let's check him out right here in some slow motion. Dalton Schultz going in motion. As you see, Mcgovern right there. Good release. Good drive block. Ezekiel Elliott comes right off of him. You see the power. Driving the man out the... I like that. Like I said, as you see that pull, like I said, I ain't the expert, but dog, that looks good right there. Gets his hands on him, seals him, pushes him out the way, get him down. And like I said, I thought he played great with Zach Martin in this game right here. Let's look at some more right here. Here you got him in right here. Look at that. Conceal him. You can see the natural power puts him in the ground. Let's see him in right here. Next to Zach Martin in pass protection. Not bad. Not a great pass by Andy Dalton. But let's see right here. Gets pushed back a little bit, but has a good base, good strength. That's where you can see, notice that power. He's got a good, strong base. Where I don't think Connor Williams has that strong base, where I think a natural Connor Mcgovern does. You know what I mean? He has that natural power that I feel like Connor Williams lacks and does not offer the team. We got 4th and 3 right here. Let's get out of here. Let's pull up some more stuff right here. See him come off the line here. This is the second possession. Gets his hands on the man. You see Zach Martin come right behind him. Look at that power. Although he got his ass thrown off right there. Got his ass thrown off. But you see how he opened up that hole and he was able to seal. He has that natural power. Even though he got his ass thrown off of him, he has that natural power where he does offer. And I like what he brings to the table. He's not a Ron Leary, but he has a natural power that when you watch him, he's able to seal, move him. He has a good, strong base. You see CD getting this catch right here. Let's check it out right here. There's some pass protection right here. Good base. Boom. Catch. First and goal. Let's see what Connor Mcgovern's going to do right here. I think this is where we get a touchdown. Quick pass. Not really anything too big. We get the touchdown here, right? Zeke walks on in. You know how we do. We like that. Let's see what Connor was doing right here. Put this in slow motion. pass protection right here again. Doesn't really have a hand on anybody, but he's helping Zach Martin right here. You see nobody got in. That's a good thing. Bad pass by Dalton. Run play right here. Tony Pollard in the game. Let's see what Mcgovern does right here. Good release. Him and Joe Looney take the double team, moving his man out the way. You see the power right there. Look at that power. Dudes can get out the way when he puts his hands on them. We saw it got thrown off a little bit, but for the most part, dog, he got some good-ass power, man, and that's what you need at that left guard position. That's what we be crying about with Connor Williams, because he doesn't have that naturally strong base. I think this is a play that he went out, so we'll get rid of that one. Dalton runs for the first down right here. I think he went out one play and he comes back in the next play. But like I said, that's the main thing that I can take when I look at Connor McGovern's between Connor Williams. And it's no hate on Connor Williams. I just feel like Connor McGovern is just a natural power guy. He brings that natural power. We're going to watch again right here. He brings that natural strength that Williams doesn't. And if you get a Tyron Smith back, or I don't know, or you get a strong tackle as you see him hit that edge right here, look at him put them hands on him right there. Should have stayed with that block because he released him and he ended up making the tackle. He should have kept on driving him, because if he'd have kept on driving him out the way, he would have been out the play and you probably had a longer gain. But you see the power that he brings. Once he gets his hands on you, dog, you're going to move out the way. And that's what I love about Connor McGovern. He gets his hands on you, move out the way, and he's stout enough to hold that point of attack. And I think, man, like I said, only a rookie in his first year, he's got a lot to offer. You see right here, helps Joe Looney. He's still stealing his man. Dalton could run right up the middle. You a cornball. Dalton could run right up the middle for that gain. He a goofy. Dalton, right? I'm glad he kind of gone. I know he won some games for us, but I'm glad his ass is out of here. Third and 5. Nice game for him. I think this is a good run blocking play by Connor Williams. Connor McGovern right here. Look at that drive right here. Finishes the block. He should have basically came off that block quicker and be able to seal that man, because Ezekiel Elliott actually ran that ball good, and it really wasn't Connor McGovern. But you still see he finished the play, and that's what I like. Let's see what he does right here. Now you see him right here. This is Connor McGovern right here. See him right here. And we're in the second quarter. Passing down right here. I think he's a good player in pass protection. I think he's good in run blocking. And like I said, I think this is the best guy that we've had at the guard position since Ron Leary, in my opinion. I think he offers what Ron Leary offers. He may not be as big as Ron Leary, but he's just a natural power player. See him right here with that strength and power. Holding down 94. Ezekiel Elliott's able to get off of him, and then he still drives him in the ground, finishing the play. See that? He drives and he finishes the play. That's what I like about this dude. He finishes them drives. Once he gets his hand on you and he's taking you in the ground, he's finishing that play. And that's what I like about him. See him right here. He worked 24. I mean, he worked 94. And Minnesota doesn't have that defensive line that they used to. They don't have the Linval Joseph, Hunter was out, and they had another guy that was out as well. So they don't have that defensive line they used to, but that ain't the point. You still a rookie, still playing the way you playing. I mean, you got a lot to offer. We see him right here. Look at that. That's a bad pass by Dalton. Get something when they get another possession. Let's see what we got in that. Okay, here we got another touchdown drive. Good play right here by Kellen Moore, but that was a good drive. I like slowing in slow motion because you can really see what's going on right here. There he goes right here. Another good drive block. Probably should have carried him all the way down, but you see it. He's. I like Mcgovern. You see how he seals and puts him on the ground, man. This kid is going to be good for us, man, and I think he needs to be the starter going forward next year. This doesn't need to be a debate. And this is no shade on Connor Williams at all. I think Connor Williams is a good player. I just don't think he's the natural guard position like Mcgovern is. He don't have that natural stoutness. And plus, his contract is coming up. And I know you want to probably sign him and make sure you have good depth for him. As you see this play right here. You see Mcgovern right down there again. He probably should have stayed with number 50 right here, but he does enough to where Zeke could get 3 or 4 yards. And like I said, he's a rookie. He's still learning his way. He's still getting acclimated with this whole NFL game. But if you look at what he's done so far in 9 games, you feel really good going forward. I mean, and what's crazy to me in my head is how he sat on the bench this whole damn time, how he never got no work. This kid is legit, and I just can't understand how he was sitting on the bench with this much talent, man. Good power right there, driving him down. Zeke Elliott cuts off the block. Look at that power, staying with the man. His man didn't even touch him, man. His man didn't even touch him. That's what I like. Zeke Elliott's man, who as soon as he put his hands on him, that's not a guy that made the tackle on Ezekiel Elliott. That's what I like to see. Let's see what we're looking at here, Connor. Show me something. What you gonna show me right here, Connor? Gets off a little late, but look how you see. He's still able to seal his man. Gets off the block a little bit late, but still able to seal his man. I like how they were doing that little reverse thing. It didn't work all the way, but I like how they kept on trying to do some misdirection on here. Great play right here by Kellen. Let's see if we can pull some more stuff up from Connor. Let's see right here. See him right here in pass protection. See him right there. Good hands, good base. Drives back a little bit, but that's good protection. See what she's looking like right here, Connor. Quick pass. It's more 2-minute drill. Good hit by Looney, but that's still a good block right here. Still holding him right here at the point of attack. And then Looney comes and cleans him up. Get your ass on the ground. Get your ass on the ground, dog. I still think that's a good block right here. Let's watch it right here. Mcgovern right there. He picks up Hendricks on the block. Yeah, once he gets his hands on you, dog, you ain't going nowhere. You feel me? I mess with Connor Mcgovern. You know what I'm saying? I know this is a little quick thing. Not crazy. But I really like this kid. Like I said, I liked him when they drafted him in 2019. I thought that, that was a really good pick. I think, for the offensive lineman that they needed, he was more of that natural guard position. And I thought that's what he offered more than anything. And just to be able to finally see him do that work, it feels good that he justified what a lot of people thought he was. He's a power player. He's not super athletic, but he does have that power. He has a good base. And I think he's going to continue to get better. Give him even another year in that weight room, another year with this offensive line. I think he becomes one of those, I don't know if a dominant type guard, but I think he becomes one of those guys. I think this was a great pickup by the Dallas Cowboys. And I think going down in the future, this is a building block that you want to have on your team, because I feel like he's only going to get better. He was grazed and he was groomed for this. He was raised for this. His father, I think, actually liked my tweet and the school that I tweeted his stuff. And I think his pops, who is a teacher or he's a principal, because I know he was a coach of Connor. So I don't know if he's a coach or he's a principal, but I know he's in that. And he liked my tweet when I talked about Connor, and then the school retweeted. They're really proud of him. And I think he has a lot to offer the Dallas Cowboys. And I think the Cowboys should look at some things with Connor Williams. If there's a team that needs an offensive lineman, I know you can get those. You can draft offensive linemen anywhere. But you don't know if you're going to sign a Connor Williams and what kind of contract is that going to be. You know what I'm saying? Because he's been up and down in his career. But going forward, if I had an option of Connor Williams or Connor Mcgovern at my guard, I'm taking Connor Mcgovern. And it's no shade on Connor Williams. I just feel like Connor Mcgovern is the natural guard for you going forward. I don't know what happens with Tyron Smith. I haven't heard great things about him, so I don't know if they address that left tackle position. Do they kick a Zach Martin out there? But at the end of the day, I think you solidified your guard position with a Connor Mcgovern. I think he's going to continue to get better the more reps he gets. And as I said, 612 snaps at right guard, only 3 sacks allowed, 2 hits, 11 hurries, and 16 pressures. That's not bad at all, especially when you played 9 games and you came out of nowhere with it. It wasn't like he started the year. He came off the bench when somebody got hurt and played very admirably. So if we're looking at something going forward, Connor Mcgovern is the guy that I really love going forward. So wasn't a lot on this video. Apologize if it wasn't like super dope. But I just wanted to show some things that I really liked about Connor Mcgovern. It's easier to me, in my opinion, to really talk about like you can see plays from like a corner or a safety or a linebacker. It's kind of hard to always see what that offensive lineman is doing. But as I said, you can see in this little clips that I showed, he has a good, strong power base. And he worked well with Zach Martin. So you get him a guy who's a veteran that's really good. I think it's only going to bring him up because he's a guy that I really think cares about football and it's his all and everything. If you go back to his interviews when he got drafted, he was telling you he was built for this. He was raised for this. This is what he always wanted to do. So I think he has that passion to only get better. And I think he's a rising building block that the Cowboys definitely need to keep, and they definitely need to keep him in the starting lineup going forward. I don't care if he's not hurt and he's not injured. He needs to be your starting guard going forward. So just a quick little thing that I wanted to show, some quick video about a guy that I really like in Connor Mcgovern. I like when he's trending upwards, and I think he's a building block for the future. So my members can check this out, see how you like it. I'm going to make more videos. It's going to be a little bit easier to do some other videos with other players because, like I said, offensive lineman is kind of hard. And plus, I'm not an offensive lineman expert. But what I did show you is some things that I really like about him. And I think he's going to be a guy that's trending up next season in 2021. So, like I said, I'll be making some more videos a little bit better. This was my first one just starting out. So we'll get a little bit